Good evening. I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Public Service Committee at 7:15 p.m. We have one item on the agenda, order number 23-1008940. It's a petition from Mass Electric and Verizon New England to install two jointly owned poles, 22-25 and 22-26 on Forest Street, approximately 1,500 feet east of the center line of the intersection of Forest Street and Sandini Road to serve a new building at 201 Forest Street. Just if you are curious, the new building is part of the charter school complex. And I think they were doing work up there today, so, you know, they have to put the two poles and then they'll run the wires and the cables right up there. Let me see, I did get an email from Tom DePercio, and he didn't have any problem, and I will read the conditions later, but Tom basically sent us an email last week regarding the petition from Mass Electric and Verizon New England to install two new jointly owned poles, 22-25, 22-26 on Forest Street, approximately 1,500 east of the center line of the intersection of Forest and Sandini Road to serve a new building at 201. It's a kind of a repeat. So he had no problem, no issues, but he always puts it, and I will read them later, the attached standard conditions should apply. That being the case, do members of the committee, Councilor Brown, do you have any questions or comments?
Thank you, Chairman Landers. I do not have any questions. I also reviewed Engineer DePercio's email and saw that he didn't have any additional concerns and that it would just be the standard conditions. So no questions. Thank you.
Okay, Councilor Irish.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I don't have any questions, but again, I do thank City Engineer DePercio for the conditions, and as long as they adhere to those conditions, I'm perfectly fine moving forward with this evening, Mr. Chair.
I got three other councilors here. Thanks for coming. Do you have any comments or questions? Laura? No. Councilor Roby? You all set? And Councilor Nathan? Okay, that being the case, let me read the conditions for the public knows and they're part of record. Oh, did you sneak in?
Why?
Okay, we started right on time. Do you have anything to add? I went out there today, I read the conditions.
Pretty straightforward. It's for the customer that's on the street.
Yeah, when do you people think, when would you like to start this project? Yesterday?
That's a phenomenal question. I think they're about 4 to 6 weeks out right now. I may be wrong on that. It depends on storm emergencies and everything else, but I think they're scheduling 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay, so those two poles, I know where they're going, and then the wires are going across Forest Street.
Correct, to feed that customer.
Of course, and then it's private property. Now, you must be putting, or they must be putting a couple poles, or are they going underground? Do you know?
I think it's going overhead.
Even up to their building?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, because that'd be about the only ones on that side of the street that are above ground. But you think that you guys are 4 to 6, or they're 4 to 6?
I think we are 4 to 6 right now.
Okay, well, the building, I think they're just starting. I didn't take a ride up there today, but the construction people did work.
Try to get our ducks in the row that way.
Yeah, okay. Do you have anything to add, any comments to add?
I do not, sir.
Okay, my feeling is I am going to get this moving.
Okay.
And I will ask for a suspension the next meeting that we, which is Monday night, by the way, and we'll approve that, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. It probably won't be me for the...
Yeah. Okay, any other questions, comments? Let's get the conditions into the record there. And I think I'm too organized here. Let's see. Okay, the standard conditions for utilities, any necessary permit, number one, any necessary easements are to be obtained from the affected property owners. Number two, street opening permits must be applied for by the proposed contractor performing the work. The contractor performing the work must obtain a street opening bond with the city of Marlborough. The contractor shall provide the engineering division pre-construction photos of the driveway, sidewalk, lawn, and roadway area impacted by the construction. The proper staging area is to be located and acquired before work commenced. Materials and equipment is not to be parked, stockpiled within the city's right-of-way or private property unless permission is granted in writing by the property owner. The contractor is to ensure residents are always able to enter and exit the driveway, have necessary steel plating at the site and access. That won't, of course, be necessary there. Ensure construction safety controls are established and are in accordance with the latest MUTCD standards. Trench, backfilling, compacting, temporary, and final paving are to be done in accordance with the City of Marlborough standard trench details. And trenches are, number 9, trenches are to be paved or completely backfilled and completed at the end of each workday. Trenches are never to be left unattended. Post-construction looming and seeding are to be done in accordance with the 1995 MHD standard specifications, number 75765. And proposed utility poles shall not put any sidewalk or sidewalk ramps into compliance with current ADA standard. And I'm going to add number 12, that'll be never double poles on these poles in the future. That's for Mr. Councilor Clancy's benefit. Okay, so those are the conditions. Okay, if you people are ready, I will take a motion to approve. I'll make the motion. Motion to approve the order.
I'll make a motion
Okay, all in
to,
favor?
motion to approve
Okay.
order number 23-100-8940 with the, including the standard conditions.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, can I have a motion to wrap up? Okay.
Move to adjourn?
Jen, okay, let's vote on that. All in favor?
All in favor?
Thank you very much.